Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 11 of our Windbound Let's Play. We have all of the towers necessary to move on to the next chapter, which we will at some point in this episode. But we have all of this map unexplored, and what I want to do, I found out how to make that cauldron, which I think we need to do, and that will get rid of some of the corruption for us. So I think we're going to go try and find some swamp islands and find some crude metal so we can make a cauldron. So we'll see you guys when we find a new island. Okay, so we found what looks like is two islands, one to the left there and this one here. We're going to go to this one here and see if we can't get us some more food to make our stamina up. Supposedly where we find that crude metal is on swampy islands, which would have dead trees and stuff. This one, as we can see, these trees are not dead, so I don't think there's going to be any here. But maybe we can get some meat to help us keep our stamina up. We found, oh, here we go, here's some beach. So we found this island, but we couldn't find any way to get onto it, but now we have. So obviously I don't really need a lot of this stuff. Let's see what's on here. We've found a shrine, so that's good. Also, we found there we go. Awesome. Hopefully some of these guys give us some meat. There we go. Perfect. Also, I think in this episode we might try and beef up our boat some more. And this one's just shards, which is okay. We're at 2,145 now. I would love if we could find a health shrine this episode, and hopefully if we find a health shrine and it upgrades our health, maybe, just maybe, it would clear that corruption, and maybe it won't. But it can't hurt to hope, right? So let's eat some more of this. So we have lots and lots of stamina. I realize we didn't eat that other one, and we're not going to just yet, but we will eat this one. Now we'll have a little bit for later too. We got plenty of silk, so while we are here, let's try and upgrade our boat some more, and maybe make it a little sturdier, give us a lot more options for let's cook that. We'll cook that and make sure it stays good for a longer period of time. Let's go to our boat crafting and wooden deck, and we're gonna put this one forward, and then what we're gonna do is build this underneath of it. Now, hopefully, so we will need more silk, because I think what we're gonna do is throw another sail on that, and we do have plenty of silk, so we could make another wooden hole and extend this out. So let's do it. And I think we have enough to do this side as well, but we might have to push ourselves out away from this a little bit. We don't have enough. We need more wood. Which is, aha, we have some in this bag. Okay. Oh, what just happened there? I accidentally put it in the wrong place, I think. I think we extended it to the middle there. That's fine. How much more do we need? We need 2 more wood. Is there any in this bag? It would be very nice if there was. There's not. But we do have bamboo. Let's see if we can just extend that as a bamboo hole for now. We need some grass rope. Okay. And do we have enough to make... We do have enough to make 1 more wooden mast. So we're going to throw up another wooden mast on here. Just in the interest of, I think that's going to make us move better as well from some of the stuff I've seen. So let's continue on. And hopefully this makes our boat way more sturdy. But also, I think it just gave us a bunch more spots for inventory stuff. And later on, some extra stuff. So, I think we're going to want to go straight forward. Where was that other island? We're still stuck on this. So, hopefully this ain't even more of a pain of a boat to move than it was before. But our boat is huge now. And I think that island was this way. There's a little glowy thing there, so maybe we can go get that. I'm hoping this gives us a lot more stability than what we had before. Before, when we were going full sail, it was tipping us very easy. Now it seems with that in the center, we're way more balanced. And we are cruising so much faster. I was worried that, because with the grass boat we were able to move very quick. It seemed like when we upgraded to the bamboo boat at first. Here's a little island right here that maybe we can stop at and hopefully get something. I'm so used to sailing in the wind now, I don't get used to loosening the sails when I have the wind at my back. We do have something here. So let's stop here. I don't know what's here. Let's see. Oop, nope, boat's going. Okay, stop boat. Thank you. Okay, probably just some more sea shards. $23.50 for sea shards. And it doesn't seem like we can do anything else here. So we'll move on. We're just going to kind of sail around these islands and see what we can find, what we can't find. Originally the plan was to move on to the next chapter in this episode. I don't know if I'm going to do that now yet or not. Hopefully, the biggest goal is to try and get a cauldron so we can get that corruption off. I'm really afraid that if we try to move to the next chapter, we'll end up having to fight more of those guys. One-on-one, I feel confident with those guys. Even two-on-one, it's when there was 3 or more, it gets really hard. Even 2-on-1 is pretty difficult, but it was a little easier to keep track of them. But when there's a lot of them, it gets real difficult. Also, we can make some armor this episode, maybe, too. And hopefully that would help. Sorry if you hear that squeaky noise. My sprinkler system is being very loud tonight for some reason. Okay, there is a new island that I don't think I've been to yet. Kind of got to try and avoid this coral. It does beat up your boat. This one doesn't look like it's dead trees either, or swampy. Oh, we kind of dodged that guy on our own accord. Let me know what you guys think about these sailing around episodes. I know I've talked about doing it before. Those other maps seemed kind of small. Oh, we have been to this island. This is just leading us back to the first island. So what we're going to do is take a venture. Instead of going into the wind, let's go with... Oops. We just hopped right off of there. Let's go with the wind. Now it's probably going to change. And let's just sail out this way and see what we can see. See if there's any islands. There's one over there that we definitely haven't been to yet. Yeah, this is way better now that we've upgraded our boat, because how it's tilting me to the left there, we were tipping every single time when it was just a catamaran. And now that we have the 3 layers and all of it's wood for the most part, I guess we could have went back to that first island and seen if any of the wood has respawned. Sometimes I don't know if stuff respawns on these islands. Some of it does, a little bit it seems, some of it does not. We have not been to either of these islands, it doesn't look like. Loosen the sails. And sometimes in these rock clusters there's little tiny islands hidden. Oop, we have been to this island too. So we're just going to make a turn in here. And keep on going. But kind of look through here and see if there's anything of interest. Oh man, did you guys see that jumping out there? Now that's... what is that? We don't have any protection on our boat yet. I'm curious to see if we could even fight that or not. It definitely wants my sails to lower. It keeps lowering them. We're not going to drift out there. I don't like that. So we are going to try and head back now to where we were. This island is not an island that had corruption, so maybe this inner circle of rocks is a protective inner circle for us. Okay, let's hope that we can chop down some trees on this island. Or we can get some more meat. We're not going to be mad about that. But now we have to be so careful when fighting stuff. Lucky for us. He keeps respawning very close to us. Ooh, we missed him just barely, I think. Okay, there he is. Ooh, that wasn't good. Okay, where'd you go? Where'd you go? There we go. Well, that was a rough fight for us since we take a lot of damage now. And by a lot of damage, I mean we aren't able to take a lot of damage. So let's eat some of this jerky and get our health back to full, which is very low and minimal. We're going to gather up a bunch of this silk again. Is that my boat making that noise? The priest opened the way for hoping others the same channels could be used to circumvent the storm. We hunters remained behind to ensure their safe departure. Our people said they'd return for us. A lie, a merciful lie. Well, let's make some jerky. But we need some grass to light the fire. Ooh, he got me. And I missed like 3 times. I can hear more of them around somewhere. But now we have enough to light this back up. So we'll get that jerky cooking. Okay, so with the crude metal, it's going to be very small versions of shards like that, but that probably only stand about like this rock tall. And then you can mine them. You hit them with the hammer, and you can get crude metal out of it. And supposedly it's available after Chapter 2, which we are now, so. But apparently they're only on swamp islands, and so far I have not seen a swamp island, I don't think, where it's just mostly dead. I like getting rid of these silk moths when we find them. They give us some meat, they give us the silk, which has been real valuable. So every time I hear this music, I am totally fine with fighting them. What is that up there? That's a pot. Only. Oop. Sorry if there was a loud thump. The puppy dropped his toy. Okay, there's a bunch of them over there. We'll go dispatch those in a second after we come see what these are. There's some spears and stuff, but I don't think we can take those. Crude metal. Hey, there we go. But it's only one. It's only one crude metal, so I don't think that's enough for us. Hammer. Sturdy hammer. So we have a hammer already. We need 3 crude metal, of course. A metal helm. Okay, that will be nice. An armored bag. Reduces incoming damage, and metal armor. So if we can start finding oh, look at all of those. Wow, whole herd of them. Ooh. It's not as easy to dodge all of them when there's like 5 of them, 10 of them. But luckily we were able to beat them all. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. So just 2 packs, 2 normal packs of them, but all at once is a lot. But hopefully we get a lot of thread out of this and a lot of meat out of this. We would be sitting in a good place for meat, and we're sitting good on stamina, but we would be sitting in a really good place if we didn't have all this corruption. But luckily, we did find our first crude metal. It's a bummer that it was only in a... Oops, we're eating it. Hey! That worked. Did you see that? That took away some of that. We have... Let's see. Fluttercup, will you take some of that away? It does. So, guys, that is great, because we have a bunch of that on our boat. We can get rid of this corruption and just go to the next island without having to find all of this. Sorry, little guy. Oh man, does that make me happy that those... Because that respawns, it seems. So I wonder if this sea lily clears it too. These are all magical. Okay. So now we're back down to 2/5. Oh man, that makes me so happy. I was getting really worried there that we were not going to be able to make it to the next chapter without dying for sure. If we had to battle something. Luckily we haven't had to. So we're just going to kind of wander this island again and see if any more of those have respawned. I know there's one more non-corrupt island that had a lot of stuff on it too that we could go to. And... oh man, this makes me so happy. That was a great test, and honestly it was an accident. I meant to pick it up instead of eating it, but we ate it instead and it worked. I'm going to leave that one there. There was a mushroom on this side last time too when we were here. Let's see if this is done. It is. And now we're going to cook a couple of these. Oh, remember we didn't do a drying rack on this one. That's okay. We have a lot of stuff on here. I see. You hear that grinding noise? I believe what that is our anchor grinding into our boat there. And I just realized when I opened this up, sea lily, sea lily, sea lily, sea lily, sea lily, fluttercup, fluttercup, fluttercup. And our corruption is almost completely gone now. So, as much as we could go explore more, there's all of this there that's out there, or we could sail right up through here, see if we see anything on the way there, and then just move on to the next chapter. My biggest concern was us not having full health moving into the next chapter. As you can see, we have the tiniest little sliver of corruption left. I would like to find some more wood, though, because I would like our boat to be completely would like our boat to be completely wooden when we move on. So maybe we will continue to explore just for a little bit. And the Gloomharl is back. There he is. Wham! Ow, he hit me through that tree. Hey, we beat the last one. Ooh, we're not gonna beat him though if we keep... Ooh, we gotta eat, we gotta eat, we gotta eat. Double eat. Oh, he's still fighting us. See, now these guys are being a pain too. Ooh, I don't want to fight you at this moment. He still wants to fight me though. Is the thing. We landed a hit on him. He's almost dead. Oh, he disappeared. There we go. We got him. Okay. Okay. Hi, Odin. You can't go right there. Okay, thank you. Good thing is, with battling all those guys too, we have plenty of that for making new axes. Eat that rust cap, eat this jerky. Is this a flower up here? No. Okay. I was like, we could get rid of that last tiniest bit of corruption. There it is. We're just gonna eat this one just to get rid of that. Now we're completely corruption free. And we need more grass. But not on this one. On this one. And instead of... we're going to eat that and get our health back up. Okay, now we're going to go venture. We don't want to go clear back down there. Let's venture to the middle here, see if we find an island. And if not, we're just going to move on. Man, our boat looks so cool now. Raise the sails. Okay, this is not the way we want to go. We're just going to coast right back into the island. Because why not? Push. Oof. Bamboo. Push. And then I have to remove that anchor and put it at the front again. Let's make sure we're going the right way. So we've had a bad habit this episode of sailing into the wrong direction. Alright, we will see you guys when we get there. We made it here. Let's grab this meat that's been cooking on this whole trip. We're not gonna eat one right yet because we're sitting okay. Let's see if we can get rid of... Oh yeah, we have plenty of space. So... And we have plenty of space in this one now too. So let's throw this back in there. Throw our bamboo in there. Crude metal. All of our silk thread. We're full up on that one. Okay. So let's throw our silk thread in there. Throw some more rope. Those. The gorehorn press. The thick grass. Jaw. That. And that. And this leather. And actually, while we are thinking about it, let's see what we need. Less likely to see or hear you. Should we waste silk thread and loom harrow skin? We're not going to waste anything on that yet. It doesn't seem like it will defend us any better at the moment. So, let's eat. Make sure our stamina's all up in case we do have a fight. Stamina, and we are at full health now, which is a very good feeling. It feels so much better than being corrupted. So, there's the first path. And the second path. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of this game so far. We've made it all the way to Chapter 3 now. I'm quite enjoying this game. It's been quite a fun journey. And I really like the art style. This game is a little glitchy here and there, but overall I don't think that's like ruined any of my experience with it. Little glitches here and there. We are gonna have to fight somebody. It looks like this is an arena again. For sure. Glad we healed up. Oh, this guy looks awesome. I am Kor, castaway. You will know my name. I was the first to bleed a god. My hand held the knife that doomed my kinfolk, and my victory here is inevitable. He's one of the spike demons, or the shield demons, whatever they are. Demon. Kor the undefeated. I hope he oh man, he has... His attack is way better than theirs. Ooh, we weren't close enough. Ooh, we didn't get... Oh, we got hit, so we're corrupted. Not close enough. There we go, we got him once. Let's go. I want to do that. I think I have to... Oh, we barely missed him there. Okay, we're getting him. Ooh, he got us there. One more hit and he's done. Let's go. Oh, shielded. Ooh, I thought we could get around his side. Oh, so close. There we go, we got him. Core the One defeated. Who are you to defeat me like this? Whose blood flows in your veins, outsider? Kara, how is this possible? Rest in glowy pieces. And there we go. We got a little bit of corruption, but nowhere near if we would have had to fight him with our tiny little sliver of health that was left before we healed all that corruption, we would have barely stayed alive, I think. So I'm very glad we cleared that up. And now we do not have to eat because we will be healed. Let's see if it clears the corruption too. I hope it does. That would be awesome. 5 chapters? It looks like there's 5 pillars that fill out. So, back to the great snails again. It looks like they're throwing things with their eyeballs. Yep, now it looks like, see, it looks like he's throwing a ship at that guy that's stabbing him from his ship. And then the great snails wiped them all out. You killed my baby. I'm gonna toss your ships. And, oh, and that's on fire. All the rocks are on fire, it looks like. The third crossing, Covenant. So they worshipped the snails. They got along with the snails. They started praying for fish. They got some power, and then they got in a fight with the snails. I totally missed that. I saw a great typhoon. Man, our boat looks cool now. Minus this bamboo portion that's not so great. But, alright, let's get moving on. We did tip the boat. Again. But it hasn't tipped near as easily as it was beforehand. Also, I don't think sailing with the wind is a thing in this game. It's always going beside you or towards you. And honestly, oh man, it's a kraken. Oh no, okay. I don't know if that's gonna fight us. Oh, that's a snail, it's not a kraken, obviously. Those big pictures, I was just talking about in those big pictures, they have the big old, I thought they were eyeballs, it's their big tentacles. They still look like snails to me. Ooh, we gotta... avoid all this. I'm glad that wasn't hostile. We saw a shark or something in the water. We didn't go try to fight it because I don't have any armor on my boat. I don't know if I have any weapons that I should have just seen, but Speed Racer. Go over 30 meters a second for 3 seconds. Oh, we're gonna crash. Oh, yep. Oh, yep. Yep, yep. That hurt. That's okay. Oh, see, there was a shark that just jumped out of the water. Something sounds super angry around here. See, now I know that's pushing us. Typically, I've had better luck with holding the sails than I have, or tightening the sails than I have had loosening them for some reason. I'm just obviously not a very good sail person. Here we go. We've made it. Lower the sails. Crash. You know, while we're here, let's just see what all we need to repair our boat. You're 55. 100%. Well, I can't repair you. 56. Okay, we definitely need some wood so we can repair it, because this, we're beat up. Make an offering. We have almost 3,000. Oh, we can't do that while we're crafting. Nekla's undying. For her arrogance, Nekla was cursed with endless life, to never find peace in the cool depths of eternity. So too must you suffer wounds ever closing, heart ever pumping. Health continuously regenerates. I like that. Gordle's descent. Great Gordle sought the ocean's secrets, plunging to the bottomless depths to learn the 7 unknowable songs. Dive deep underwater to find treasure. Okay. Ooh. We're gonna do a 3rd blessing. Yes. We're gonna do that regeneration, because that is glorious. And honestly, we're gonna buy all of them. We definitely want that regeneration. But here's the debate. Do we get rid of the bow? Because we haven't been using it. It hasn't been doing that much damage. We have the torment bow. Yeah, we want that. So hopefully we find a ton of shards next time, since we've spent all of our shards this time. But I liked all of those. Okay, perfect. Bestow a blessing. See, so we could get rid of this. 2 spectral arrows, but it doesn't do a lot of damage. Oh. Okay, well, we are going to get rid of the bow. And after dying once per session. That's cool. I like the health regen. And since we haven't been using the bow anyways, which is funny because it kind of contradicts. I was going to use this and this. We're just going to do the health thing for now, and we'll see if that blessing is worth it. I think it's gonna be. Also, did you notice it took away our corruption? I didn't comment on that earlier. I don't know if that was... Hopefully that will clear our corruption. That would be awesome. I don't think it will. I think I really gotta move you, but that's okay. Push again. Awesome. Well, got rid of our bow. We still have the torment bow, but we don't have that spirit unbreakable bow anymore. But like I said, we haven't really been using it anyways, so there was no point in keeping it. Alright, let's move on to Chapter 4. Always like that it just splashes us down. Chapter 4, The Tipping Point. So, and look at this. Here we are. I think this is our swamp biome that I was talking about, because it's supposed to be foggy. It's supposed to be surrounded by dead trees, which all of these trees in the water seem very dead. It is very foggy. This is definitely an island right in front of us with trees. It's gotta be right. Yep, here we go. So, we found our first swamp. This is where we're going to call it an episode, everybody. We just made it to Chapter 4, so thanks for hanging out if you came and hung out. And if you're catching this on YouTube, thank you for stopping in and watching it. Like and subscribe if you haven't. And until next time, we'll see you later. Have a good one, everybody.